Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors at Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. I really appreciate you joining me today, and I hope everybody's okay and everybody's family's safe and you've been spending as much time as we can trying to make the best of the situation. In the last few days in cities across the UK, I've been showing a lot of different examples of news that isn't being reported or covered fairly, and this is really starting to worry people, to be honest. I've got a lot of subscribers sending me stories about things that they want me to talk about. These incidents took place on the 8th of May. There's been 2 arrests since then, but there was gunshots fired in 2 more incidents 2 hours after 4 were injured in Sheffield shootings. So Sheffield is in West Yorkshire, and it's not really spoken about in the media. It's not really covered at all, but it has had a lot of different crimes going on in the last year or two, and it has been getting really bad up there. And at the end of the day, being a quiet, smaller northern city, it doesn't get the same coverage. And literally, the police are still actually appealing for witnesses. So this shows how bad it actually is in the area where nobody even wants to talk to the police. The reports initially were 4 people were shot in gun incidents in the city. South Yorkshire Police responded to reports from members of the public of shots fired in Machon Bank on Friday at around 7 o'clock. It was understood that firearms were discharged between 2 groups of men. So by that, they're saying that different groups were involved in this shooting. The police discovered damage to 2 vehicles and a window of a property nearby that was consistent with firearm discharge. After attending the scene, they also found a firearm yesterday, and this was on the 8th of May at a location near to Machon Bank. Then at around 7:30, police were called again to reports of damage to a property on Union Street in Nether Edge. They attended the scene and discovered damage to a window again, consistent with firearm discharge. The 2 incidents are being treated as linked, and cordons remain in place in both locations while officers conduct their inquiries. There is an increased presence in the area and in both areas where the shootings were to provide reassurance to the local community. The Sheffield Detective Chief Inspector Jamie Henderson said the incidents in these cities are very early stages, and we are rest assured that the inquiries are underway. We have a dedicated team working hard to find those that are responsible. Although the team have made progress by locating a firearm nearby that they are claiming is a big find, but from the looks of it, this firearm was just dumped. They recognise the incidents as well as 2 other incidents that happened in Burngreave and also the Sharrow area, also on the 8th of May, may be worrying to members of the public. So 4 separate shootings, and one of them shootings, 4 people were shot. They believe the incidents were all targeted. However, they understand the local community may have concerns about the associated risks with these types of crime. So this is a really long way for the police to basically say that people are scared and they didn't want to write statements due to the fact of the amount of incidents that has happened, and also the fact that not everybody's getting arrested very quick. And people must be feeling scared in the local area. There has been arrests made in this case 2 days after the shootings occurred. Arrests were made in a street called Rotherham Street, and the armed police conveyed on a house where 2 men in their 20s were arrested on gun and drug allegations by police investigating 2 shootings in Sheffield. Armed police swooped on the address in the Broome Valley Road area and were recorded barking orders at a man as he emerged. He was handcuffed by 1 officer while other officers covered the incident. The incident was another chapter in the South Yorkshire Police series of shootings that occurred in the Machon Bank, Union Street, Nether Edge and the Sharrow Road and Burngreave area. Damage was caused to locations in both of them shootings, the last 2, and 4 people were shot in the first 2 as well. So this goes to show the seriousness of what's going on there, how quickly it's escalated, and how frankly the police are trying to do the best they can to contain it. But understandably, where it is, it doesn't get that sort of exposure. So at the same time, not much investment. That's why it's called the Steel City, because it used to have a lot of steel being made in it, and now it doesn't have any investment in it. So I think the government and the councils need to really think about how they're investing money into the next generation of Sheffield as well, because I'd hate to see it get any worse than it has been. There's a lot of talent in Sheffield, a lot of music, a lot of artists that have come from Sheffield that are really talented, and it'd be a shame to not see that highlighted in future, and this to be what they're remembered for. So I really appreciate you joining me. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. The Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Peace.